Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only. This is a little bit of a difficult topic for me, possibly because my boys are bringing so much emotion into this with me. I'm going to have a look at Iran again. For those that have been with me for a while know that I did a reading on Iran quite a while back, and I did see that the treatment of women in Iran was going to get worse before it's going to get better. That we need to support our Iranian sisters in whatever way we can. But it will take about a decade for basically acknowledgement and equality to be returned to Iran. So what's happened in the last couple of days is the Iranian dictatorship, and I'll call it that. It's not a government; it's a dictatorship. Uh, Abusing the Quran uh, for their own personal power gain and motivations. There's nothing about what's happening in Iran, especially its treatment of women, that is written in the Quran at all. So don't go down that path. But what they've done is increase the powers of the morality police in regards to hijab and chastity laws in Iran, calling dictating a mandatory dress code, and if that dress code is broken, women can be looking up to 10 years imprisonment, 60 lashes. Companies or businesses that serve women that have broken that dictatorship code can be shut down. And as one prominent Iranian woman said, that basically they want to erase women from society altogether. Now, for those that are old enough, will remember this is actually quite interesting. Those of us that are old enough will remember that in Iran, 40 years ago, women were attending university, wearing miniskirts and boots, and had freedom and could own businesses and had the freedoms that we now take for granted in the West. Um, I'm not sure. I'm being told actually. I'm not sure whether it's actually connected, but in the Reagan years, the Reagan government back to the Iranian Contra deal, supporting and supplying arms to the that allowed the overthrow of the government by the religious leaders, and that was basically so. Yeah, we'll park that one at Reagan's store again. That's another. That was really the turning point in regards to women's rights in Iran. Is basically they supported the US government at that stage supported the Iranian religious overthrow of the government. But I want to have a look at the energies behind. I have a feeling it's basically a fear of the power of the feminine. I'm not talking about batting eyelashes and showing a bit of leg. I'm talking about empathy, community, etc. The my way or the highway patriarchal have in this particular society have a fear of the feminine energy. But let's have a look. And they're trying to stamp it out. I really got a flash of just trying to turn women into breeding stock, and that is all. Chattels that are to be traded. Oh, just okay. The morality and chastity laws. What I'm feeling is that part of the women backlashing against this will be literally shutting the legs, for want of a better way to put it. You want chastity, you got chastity. Uh, yeah, you want chastity, you've got chastity. Here's the government, but religious government, the religious government. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Show me the energies behind these laws. Why have the Iranian religious government, using my Gilded Tarot Royale, the Iranian religious government. What do we need? What's the energies behind that? Okay. Come on down. Yes, I will get a cloth for my dining table next time I go out to the fabric store, which is not local, so let's see how we go. The energies behind it going to be challenged by a new beginning. A passionate new start, passionate new beginning of communication and plans. Let's see what's the energy behind it. Yeah, so we've got the feminine temperance card here, balance, moderation, empathy, coming together, working together. The energies behind it is basically to bring about the downfall of this moderation, any aspect of moderation. Five of Pentacles, yeah, basically to banish, keep out in the cold, financially restrict, take away all power. And it's not based in religion, it's based in literal, I'm going to say, corruption. Two of Cups here, so the energies, okay, this is my Biden administration. Now, for those that are claiming that the US paid $6 billion to Iran for getting the 5 Americans back, that's absolute rubbish. It was Iranian money that had been frozen. It's been released to Qatar for humanitarian reasons. And I look at it and I go, really, Qatar? Qatar's not known for its humanitarian purposes within Iran. But in that reading, I did see that there was going to be, the agreement was going to be skewed or backlashed against. There was something that was going to come out of it on the side of Iran. And I'm really feeling that this passing of this law is so they released the money to Qatar for humanitarian reasons within Iran to try and improve, and this was just a backlash. But here we have the negotiator, my Biden government card coming out of this downfall from the moderation. So where are we going here? The energies, the karma hanging over it, the Queen of Cups, the feminine. The feminine still has something within her cup emotionally that she is going to bring forward. And we do have work behind the scenes in regards to this financial assistance behind the scenes. Perhaps it's the 8 of Pentacles. It's not the 6. It's not the giving and receiving help. Oh, it's a cloudy day, so if the light's changing, I do apologise. As I said, I'm at the dining table. So the feminine has still got something within its power to bring forward. And we do have this skilled work behind the scenes on a financial level. The outcome, Chariot card, you'll notice here it is also a female driving this chariot. So something coming forward very quickly and moving on, a movement forward towards healing. This is interesting, towards healing. Here we have the independent female, financially independent female. We've then got the King of Pentacles, the male dictator. Basically, it's almost like she's turning her back on him, which is interesting. Turned her back on this male energy. We've got the restriction here, but the light being shone in the dark on this obstacle in the past. Yeah, something unexpected coming forward in regards to this devil energy. Oh, yuck. And this patriarchal dictatorship. There's something coming in regards to this that is going to fade the masculine here. It's about the rise of this card. It's the Lover's card, but it's about the rise of the feminine and the fading of the power of the masculine as we have this new start. I'm really getting this as women working together behind the scenes and coming forward. Yeah, lies, deceit, betrayal on the basis is the energies in the here and now, literally stealing through deceit is what I'm getting here. It's going to be emotionally overwhelming. There is going to be a walking away from this on an emotional level. There are going to be cups spilt here, but it is an abuse of power that is going to bring about this infighting, a new healing, a new opportunity project brought forward. But we have the loss and disappointment. This is going to be a back and forth for a while here, but we have the determination of truth and honesty and wisdom that is going to put a stop to uh, these laws, this government. I'm really, how do I put this? When I did the reading yesterday on the right, um, the far right, with momentum in the EU, I really got that the far right are going to go too far, and it's going to really uh, um, confront a lot of people who support them, which is going to start their downfall. So here we've got the movement of the feminine forcing the retreat here. What I'm really getting is this is going to be a step too far, even for those. So that's support, yeah, going to bring about a significant ending, and then this new beginning is going to be brought forward that is going to look at the moderation of the past or bring forward the moderation of the past. I'm really getting, because when you looked at the hijab protests, there were a lot of men that came out in support of the women. And I did see it's going to get worse before it gets better in that previous reading, but I'm really feeling that this is just a step too far. Okay, show me going forward. Show me going forward very quickly. Two of Cups working together, the male and the female coming together to bring temperance and moderation. I'm going to go like this because that's what they're telling me to do. To restore temperance and moderation, significant ending of a chapter and the start of a new chapter, bringing forward authentic reform in the face of this trying to force women out into the cold on so many levels in regards to the moral corruption. And here we have the Queen of Cups, the mature, emotionally mature, feminine energy, bringing it still with something that is still to be brought forward with their knights. I'm going to say knights in shining armor, bringing forward a truth and an honesty. And again, we have um, this female chariot coming forward, change coming, movement forward coming. The women driving it. The ducks don't need all to be all lined up in a row to bring this about. And here we have the ultimate feminine energy card that going to expose secrets behind the scenes, but it is the ultimate feminine card. And then we have again another queen bringing forth healing, stability, security, a new beginning. A new beginning. A lot of headlines in regards to this. So it's going to be quite a lot of headlines, but then we have the Star of Hope. Okay, I am feeling a little bit more optimistic in the outcome. Let's see how it plays. Where you can support our sisters throughout the world. We have a number of Iranian women who defected to Australia. Uh, uh, I think it was the Iranian women's soccer team is based in Australia, supported by our men's. Or when I say soccer, I'm talking about European football, supported very strongly by our men's football teams here as well. So let's see how it plays. Send huge love, huge support. It's going to I'm just getting clashes, but and support the men that are supporting the women. Love to you all. Take care.